Live, local, late breaking. This is WLKY News at Noon.
Today, a $78 billion tax cut package is headed to the Senate. Hear how it aims to help families by boosting the child tax credit.
More and more pregnancies are trending shorter. I'm Jared Hill with the new research medical professionals are calling concern.
It is pothole season on local roads. We're getting the facts on the effort underway to get them patched and how to report them. Good afternoon to you. I'm Jennifer Bayless. At this hour, Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg is delivering his second State of the City address. It will happen within this hour during a meeting of the Louisville Rotary Club. This is a live look now from inside that venue, the Summit Wellness Center on Presidents Boulevard in the St. Joseph neighborhood. It's the city's new fitness and wellness facility for LMPD and first responders. The mayor will look back at his first year in office and lay out goals for 2024. Public safety will likely be a very big topic, along with plans to revitalize downtown, build more affordable housing, and a citywide universal pre-K program. Again, Mayor Greenberg is set to speak within the hour. We plan to listen in here on WLKY. We'll also bring you coverage at WLKY.com and tonight at 5 on WLKY. Also happening at this hour, tickets are now on sale for Kentucky Derby Week racing and the entire spring meet at Churchill Downs. They went on sale just a few minutes ago. WLKY News shoppers flying over the historic track now giving us this beautiful view. The 43-day spring meet starts April 27th, wraps up June 30th. And seating options this year include the newly renovated paddock area. Events include opening night, Derby, through the decade, Saturday, April 27th. Here's a list of those. Dawn at the Downs, April 28th and 29th, 5:02 Tuesday on the Tuesday of Derby week, and Thurby, of course, on May 2nd. Tickets are available on the Churchill Downs website. Now to the weather. We're finally seeing some sunshine today after several very cloudy and dreary days. Let's check in with meteorologist Mo Rose. Mo, this morning when I saw the sun, I was like, what is that fire in the sky? I haven't seen it in weeks.
Unfamiliar feeling, that warmth on your skin. Yeah, it's been about 9 or 10 days of cloud cover. We're finally out of it. So I'm happy to report that. We got 93 more days till Derby, when the normal high in early May is around 76 degrees. The normal low is 56. Now, we're not getting close to the 70s today, but we might see some mid-50s, shockingly. We're already at 50 degrees, and look at all of that beautiful sunshine. It is gorgeous over the river right now. And you know what? We're just going to see those numbers climb through the next few hours. Looking at temperatures around the region, we're at 46 in Seymour and Madison, upper 40s in Frankfort, 49 in Brandenburg, and we're seeing 47 on the board in E-Town and Litchfield, 48 in Bardstown. Let's take a look at the next 12 hours. These numbers are still going to go up. All of that sunshine is going to do a nice work on those temperatures. We should be around 55 degrees by 4 o'clock. And then once the sun goes down, then the numbers go down with it. But we are going to start increasing the cloud cover overnight, so that's not going to let the temperatures drop too much. We aren't going to start the day as chilly as we did this morning. We are going to be a little cooler, though, tomorrow. We're 55 today. Those clouds are going to keep our numbers down in the upper 40s, but then we bounce right back to the 50s on Saturday with lots of sunshine, and we're going to continue those 50s through most of the 7-day forecast, and then we have a 60 on the board. I can't wait to tell you all about that in the 7-day coming up in less than 10 minutes. Jennifer?
Sounds good, Mo. Gunfire happened near an elementary school in Louisville. Now police want to find the person who shot 4 men. One of the victims did not survive, and the shooting happened Wednesday afternoon in the parking lot of a housing complex at 12th and Muhammad Ali in the Russell neighborhood. Police say the men were sitting in a car when they were shot. Students on the playground at Coleridge Taylor Elementary School were rushed to safety.
Our number one rule is to get every kid safe, get them in a safe place, get them all the resources they need to be able to deal with traumatic situations like this.
This is just so frustrating in broad daylight. You have individuals out here working. You have 2 schools in close proximity, and you have individuals that feel comfortable enough to try and take someone's life, 4 people's lives.
So scary for those kids. LMPD's homicide unit is now investigating. No one has been arrested. Call the police tip line at 574 LMPD if you have any information that can help. The wife of former Clark County Sheriff Jamie Knoll is now facing criminal charges. State police confirmed theft and tax evasion charges were filed in Clark County for Misty Knoll. Her husband is charged with several felonies ranging from theft to official misconduct. Jamie Knoll is accused of misusing funds at the departments he was once in charge of. We're told Misty Knoll has not been arrested on these charges. Her attorney tells us they're disappointed in the state for filing the charges and will fight to prove her innocence. A special judge will be assigned to oversee her case. A Democratic state lawmaker has filed 2 bills to restore abortion rights in Kentucky. HB 428, named the North Star Bill, would repeal Kentucky's abortion ban as well as other restrictions dating back to 2015. HB 429, called the Shield Bill, would prohibit the government from subpoenaing health care records to prosecute abortion laws. Representative Lindsey Burke of Lexington told her personal story of being raped as a teenager and then years later having a miscarriage and another pregnancy with serious medical complications.
I love children. I want to see families grow, but I understand because of the life that I've lived that that's actually very complicated.
And Burke also filed HB 430, which would provide additional postpartum depression and anxiety treatment under Medicare. People living in Louisville's Dosker Manor are voicing their concerns about safety following a recent string of violence. Neighbors met with Louisville Metro Housing Authority leadership Wednesday. Security and violence was a common topic, but residents also sounded off about living conditions there. The Housing Authority's new executive director plans to conduct a comprehensive assessment of everything that needs to be done at the property.
Safety is about feeling okay and feeling safe. And you can't feel safe if your toilet is overran. You can't feel safe with bed bugs coming from somebody else's apartment. You can't feel safe if your stove doesn't work and you can't get anything to eat. And I think those are the basic things that people are asking for and being ignored.
These problems have been decades in the making. We do not have decades to fix these problems. So we need to identify what needs to be done most immediately and what we can do with the resources we have. The resources that we do not have, we need to find how to get those and make it happen.
And there is a plan to hold a town hall to give all neighbors with concerns a chance to be heard, but so far no date has been set. Blown tires, bent rims, hundreds of dollars in damage to your car. Yeah, it is pothole season. It is here. Crews are now working around the clock to repair all of those potholes. WLKY's Addie Miners talked with both city and state officials and is getting the facts on their effort.
Water is our worst enemy, along with freezing temperatures.
And those are 2 things our area has had a lot of this winter season. Barry Clyde with Metro Public Works says his crews have gotten around 200 reports of potholes per day this month.
We are running a day and night shift. We're typically running probably about anywhere from 10 to 12 crews right now, make it up about 5 or 6 people.
Clyde's crew worked along Bardstown Road on Wednesday.
Once they arrive on the scene, they'll remove any loose material. They'll then place tack in the hole, and then they'll place asphalt hot mix in the pothole and then compact it.
Metro Public Works crews are in charge of repairs on all of the main roads in Jefferson County, while the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is responsible for state highways. WLKY News Chopper caught this crew working on I-64 on Wednesday between the Gene Snyder and Blankenbaker Parkway. KYTC says they also handle state roads in Bullitt, Franklin, Henry, Oldham, Shelby, Spencer, and Trimble counties, and are working to repair those potholes as quickly as possible.
Well, that's good. Thank you.
There you go, right?
Tell him I said thanks.
While Sandra says she's grateful crews are working to fix the issue, she wasn't so happy earlier in the day when she hit a pothole on Taylorsville Road, damaging her hubcap.
Definitely like those main roads like Breckenridge Lane, Taylorsville Road, Brownsboro Road. They're everywhere. They are.
While drivers continue to dodge potholes, they'll also need to watch out for crews working to fix them.
We won't stop until we're finished and the complaints slow down or stop.
Addie Miners, WLKY News.
Addie, and if you see a pothole, Metro Public Works asks that you call 311 and report the location. Kentucky lawmakers are paying tribute to the late Denny Crum. The state Senate adopted a resolution honoring the former U of L basketball coach. The Hall of Famer died in May at the age of 86. Some of his former players, including current men's head coach Kenny Payne, Derwin Webb, Daryl Griffith, and Roger Berkman, were in the chamber Wednesday as the resolution was read. His widow, Susan, children and grandchildren were also there. Crum spent 30 seasons with the Cardinals, winning 2 national championships. Tonight, the U of L women's basketball team begins a 4-game stretch against ranked opponents. The 16th ranked Cards host number 21 Syracuse tonight at the KFCM Center. U of L ranked first in the ACC. Their overall record is 18-3. Next up for the Cards, NC State, Notre Dame, and another matchup with Syracuse on the 11th. Tip-off tonight is at 7. Well, there's a great opportunity this month to be a tourist in your own hometown and check out all there is to do in downtown Louisville. Today through February 11th, 14 local attractions are offering half off admission when you present your Kentucky or Indiana ID. This is all part of the Louisville Downtown Partnership's Hometown Tourist Celebration. Attractions include the Fraser Museum, the Evan Williams Tasting Experience, and the Kentucky Center for the Performing Arts.
We want people to know their own hometown. You go visit other downtowns, you come home and you talk about it. People come here and talk about how much they love Louisville.
And for a full list of all the participating attractions, go to LouisvilleDowntown.org. We'll also have those on our website, WLKY.com. What an amazing opportunity to save some money and really get to know your hometown.
Yes, and there's so many cool places you can visit. And today, look at this, all of that sunshine. You'll get to actually break out the sunglasses. It's been about 9 or 10 days since you've been able to do that. We are going to be very nice today as well. Temperatures are going to be in the mid-50s later this afternoon. We'll fall back into the 40s. We have one cloudy day on our 7-day forecast and then a whole lot of sunshine and warm temperatures. I'll break down the full 7-day coming up in just a bit.
Rushing water and rescues. Next, the scenes unfolding in communities along the West Coast following torrential rain.
A rare bipartisan win on Capitol Hill as the House expands the child tax credit. I'm Natalie Brand with what it could mean for U.S. families.
For new businesses, Fiverr Freelancers is like a backbone. You can find anything. My name is Jimmy Valentin, and I'm the founder of Jupiter Talents. I've seen musicians go through a lot, and this app will really help them. Working with Fiverr, it was pretty easy. All I did was log on. I went on search, I typed in app development. I found freelancers. I picked the one that would fit my budget and the one that had great reviews. I got exactly what I wanted with just one click.
Join Fiverr today and get something going. Things always break at the worst time. So when your heat goes out, you need help now. Call Bryant.com. We'll fix what's not working and get you back to what's important in life for all your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric needs.
Call Bryant.com.
From the California coast, across the fields of the Midwest, to the swamps of the South.
I have a story to tell.
Captivating and heartwarming stories from across the nation.
2 months, 160 stops, almost 200 hours of flying. I dream about flying every day.
These stories show you courage and kindness.
I'm somebody who's super motivated and inspired by, I dare you.
We heard about tree planting, and we thought, well, that's a great way to really get your hands dirty, do something, and feel good about what you're doing.
There are stories of joy, adventure, and triumph.
Doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, you can do amazing things.
We'll show you life-changing surprises that will warm your heart.
Discover these stories and the moments that bring us all together on Stitch, now streaming on Very Local.
The Tempur-Pedic breeze makes sleep feel cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioning, because the Tempur-Breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. Tempur-Pedic, ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased online by J.D. Power.
A $78 billion tax cut package is now headed to the Senate. It passed in the House last night with rare bipartisan support. Natalie Brand is getting the facts on the measure, which boosts the child tax credit and reinstates some business deductions.
The yeas are 357, the nays are 70.
It's an issue that brought together Republicans and Democrats as the U.S. House overwhelmingly passed a $78 billion tax cut package that aims to help U.S. families, children, and businesses.
You know, I've been told that a half a loaf is better than none, but this isn't even a half a loaf. But I'm going to vote for it because our families and businesses need help.
While not as generous as what was passed during the pandemic, the bill boosts the refundable part of the child tax credit from $1,600 to up to $2,000 by 2025. It would also reinstate some business deductions, including those connected to research and development.
Each of these policies will help American businesses grow, create jobs, and sharpen their competitive advantage against China.
This is obviously a very rare but nice bipartisan effort to see.
John Buell of the Nonpartisan Tax Policy Center estimates all eligible households would see an average tax cut of around $680 if the Senate passes it by the April tax deadline.
As you know, people very often live paycheck to paycheck. So for people who are lower income, who have multiple kids, those are the people who are probably going to see the biggest benefits from this.
He says taxpayers who file early could still amend their filing if the bill gets to the president's desk. Some Senate Republicans have expressed reservations. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
And the bill also offers tax relief to victims of wildfires of the last year's Ohio train derailment. Parts of the Pacific coast, look at this, are getting hit by torrential rain from a powerful storm. Some roads flooded overnight, forcing water rescues in California. And that storm blew down trees, destroyed cars, and knocked out electricity. Elise Preston has more from near San Francisco.
Overnight here in Sonoma County, crews trudged through this flooded road to rescue a driver from a vehicle stuck in deep water. 3 inches of heavy rain fell, just one of many areas socked in Northern California. In Sacramento, police blame slick roads and high-speed driving for sending this truck off the highway. No one was injured. The strongest storm of the winter season in the San Francisco Bay Area so far also brought wind gusts close to 60 miles per hour. In its wake, downing trees and knocking out power to thousands. Fire crews in Silicon Valley cut through this tree to rescue a trapped child. She was transported to a hospital and is expected to be okay. This same atmospheric river event is now slamming Southern California, too. In San Clemente, concerns are growing over a worsening landslide. Crews worked quickly to tarp this hillside. In San Diego, residents hope these sandbags protect their homes and businesses as the storm grows stronger. Today, the city is under a voluntary evacuation order for low-lying areas.
It is designed to encourage residents in these flood-prone communities to prepare if and when evacuation does become necessary.
Not only will this storm continue to bring flooding rain and gusty wind, we're also looking at a second storm system moving in this weekend. That storm is expected to be even worse. Elise Preston, CBS News, Sonoma County, California.
And here at home, we are finally seeing the sunshine, Mo, after so many days. It looks so pretty outside.
It really is. I'm just so happy to see the sun. It's been really gloomy and such a cold January. Everyone keeps joking like we finally got past January 97th, right. And now it's February 1st. And look at that gorgeous sky. And you know what? It's an even prettier view over Churchill Downs right now. Take a look. Got about 94 more days until the 150th run for the Roses. Tickets went on sale for Derby Week about 15 minutes ago. And I was just checking. I think those are going to fly pretty quickly because this is kind of a big year, being the 150th run. Take a look, though. The grass could be greener. I'm sure they're working on that. We still have time before that spring meet, and we'll have plenty of rain and sunshine between now and then to get that nice, pretty green on the paddock and in the infield. I do want to tell you, though, it's not too bad feeling out there right now. For February 1st, we've got very warm temperatures. It's 50 right now, and we've got these high clouds streaming in, but that sunshine is going to dominate most of today, and we're not done with 50. We got some climbing to do. Take a look. We're going to be headed towards 55 degrees this afternoon. Temperatures are going to start to fall this evening, but we're going to increase the cloud cover, and that's going to keep our temperatures from dropping too much. We'll likely bottom out in the lower 40s. But look at the clouds and radar. Very quiet here now. Those clouds that you're seeing out there is from just a cold front off to the north, but it's moisture starved. So it's not going to bring much, if any, rain. And because we're so dry right now, anything that does try and develop will likely just dissolve before it even hits the ground. So it's going to evaporate and will likely just be completely dry, just a little on the cloudier side. Now take a look. Here is that system that's going to slowly sag across the region overnight. But do you see not much happening there as far as rain goes? And then it's out of here. It's just going to leave some cloud cover behind it. So it will be mainly cloudy for tomorrow. But then we start to clear out and we'll have more sunshine for the weekend. We're at 48 for tomorrow. A little bit cooler, but hey, our normal high is in the mid 40s, so we're still above. We're feeling pretty good. Look at the weekend. Lots of sunshine on Saturday, high 53, 54 on Sunday. See a little more cloud cover there because of another system that's just gonna throw some clouds our way, but that's it. I think we're gonna stay dry. And then 50s Monday and Tuesday with lots of sunshine. Then we continue warming up. Look at that, 60 on Thursday. Not bad for the first week of February. I mean, a week ago, we were shivering.
We were.
And now we got 60.
All right, Mo, thank you. We want to go now live to the Summit Wellness Center in Louisville's St. Joseph neighborhood, where Mayor Craig Greenberg is giving us his second State of the City address to Louisville's Rotary Club. Let's listen in.
That needed a champion in Metro government. I saw this as an opportunity to change the culture of our city's government from no to yes. This was essential for us to change the culture of our police department as well and make clear that my administration will embrace changes and challenges alongside with our police department. And that we will measure success not just by studies that are done or plans that are made, but by projects that are completed. So together, with LMPD, with the Louisville Police Foundation, donors, and other partners from across the city, we got the job done. And now, this center is up and running, and it's serving as a national model. And that assessment actually comes from the United States Department of Justice, who we all know will really tell us what they think. Carlton Moore is director of the DOJ's Bureau of Justice Administration. And I want you all to hear what he said about this facility.
Incredible. And the thing that I think is most important, it's not just the facility. It's not just that the facility is going to focus on the health.
And we have been listening to Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg give his State of the City address. We'll bring you much more tonight beginning at 5 on WLKY and, of course, online at WLKY.com. And as we head to break, a look at the lottery jackpots. Friday's Mega Millions jackpot, $333 million, and Saturday's Powerball jackpot, $206 million.
You get regular checkups on things that are important to you. So what's more important than your home comfort? Call Bryant.com. With regular maintenance, we can help prevent untimely breakdowns. Schedule your preventative maintenance, just $80.
Call Bryant.com.
Sheriff's Office, how may I help you?
I'm calling to find out if I can have a wellness check.
a shot out of the dark. People were scared.
Things like that don't happen here.
Every turn of the story was always in the headlines.
Up to 100 volunteers turned out for today's search effort.
It's every parent's nightmare.
The incident has shaken up the entire area.
I want my granddaughter home.
I've never seen anything that would compare to anything like this.
How was this even able to happen? How did they let this happen?
Well, what kind of justice is that?
And that was just the beginning of his story.
I don't know how we're going to get through this.
I thought for sure I was dead. I just didn't know when.
You really never know who the monster is standing next to you.
Tempur-Pedic designed the Ergo Pro Smart Base to help you fall asleep more easily. Its gentle massage and relaxing sounds help calm your mind every night. Tempur-Pedic ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased online by J.D. Power.
For new businesses, Fiverr Freelancers is like a backbone. You can find anything. My name is Jimmy Valentin, and I'm the founder.
More and more pregnancies are trending shorter. That's according to new federal research. Jared Hill has more on why medical professionals are concerned.
Pregnancies are getting shorter. That's according to a new report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. CDC researchers looked at births that happened before full-term pregnancy, around 40 weeks. They found early-term births at 37 or 38 weeks are up by 20% since 2014. Preterm births before 37 weeks are up by 12%.
This is concerning because if a baby is born early term, not preterm, but even early term, there can be complications. So the lungs may not be fully developed. That baby may not be able to regulate their temperature or their blood sugar as well. They may not have that suckling reflex that allows the baby to feed. And so that means staying in the hospital for longer so the baby has the support to survive.
CBS News medical contributor Celine Gounder is editor-at-large for public health at KFF. She says many factors are causing the rise in early-term births, including obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and convenience.
There's no question that some of this is early induction, early C-sections, but the trends of those have actually been going down. While still too high, the trend has been going down over the last 10, 15 years. Complications, things like preeclampsia or eclampsia. These are the reasons women are having to deliver earlier for the health of their own health as well as for the health of the pregnancy.
Dr. Gounder says women should not wait until they're pregnant to address issues. She advises going into pregnancy as healthy as possible. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
And if you are pregnant and experiencing headaches, changes in urination, and high blood pressure, it's critical to see your doctor right away.
Anytime any of our industry expands or decides to locate in Carroll County, it's exciting for everybody.
Growing again, and this means more jobs. And one local community will share the expansion happening at the largest stainless steel producer in the U.S. That's ahead when the News at Noon continues at 12:30.
They said it couldn't be done. They said the world would never accept a cookie this long, or pretzel, and probably not a churro. They also said, under no circumstances should those really long and delicious treats be wildly affordable. Then we said, but we already made them, and they are. Introducing the incredible new foot-long sidekicks. Get one at Subway today.
Things always break at the worst time. So when your heat goes out, you need help now. Call Bryant.com. We'll fix what's not working and get you back to what's important in life for all your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric needs.
Call Bryant.com. A lot of times when people hear Alabama, they think Bible Belt, traditional.
We have everybody here in Alabama. Don't put Alabama into a box.
It's showtime!
Yes, there are drag queens in Alabama.
We have the ultimate cast to create the perfect show here in Birmingham.
Happy Pride!
Drag is a fight against how the world sees us.
So many people in our community don't have their real family. We try to be their chosen family.
Drag has saved my life.
I put the costume on, I put the hair on, and I just become somebody else.
That's the beauty of drag, is that it allows not only the performers to escape, but the entire audience.
It takes a lot of work and a lot of money to look this cheap. They are the Queens of Birmingham.
Only on Very Local.
You've tried that. Now try Doptelet.
Tempur-Pedic designed the Ergo Pro Smart Base to help you fall asleep more easily. Its gentle massage and relaxing sounds help calm your mind every night. Tempur-Pedic ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased online by J.D. Power.
For new businesses, Fiverr Freelancers is like a backbone. You can find anything. My name is Jimmy Valentin, and I'm the founder.
You're watching WLKY News.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. We're finally seeing some sunshine after it seems like weeks, but days of cloudy, dreary, just no good weather. WLKY News Chopper giving us this beautiful view of the downtown Louisville skyline. It's all lit up from the sunshine. Let's get more now on what the afternoon is looking like from meteorologist Mo Rose. It is so nice not to see clouds out there.
It sure is, and I was actually hoping we could see him flying by. It's been clear enough in the sky that we can actually see things out there. Really, we're just getting a whole bunch of sunshine over the bridge in the river right now, and it really is gorgeous. 50 degrees. You guys, it's February 1st, and it is 50 outside, and we're going to continue this warm-up over the next few hours. We're at 50 already in Brandenburg, 49 in E-Town, as well as Litchfield, 46 out in Madison. We're seeing 46 down in Campbellsville as well. Take a look at our 12-hour forecast. Look at the temperatures climb. That sunshine's really doing a nice work on those numbers. We're going to be close to 55 this afternoon. Some spots, if you live along and south of the Parkway, you might see a little bit warmer than 55 today, and that's all right with me. We're going to be headed towards the 40s once the sun goes down, and I think that's where we're likely going to stay overnight. And as we're looking ahead for today and tomorrow, I think we'll enjoy some very mild temperatures today. Tomorrow, we're going to dial it back just a touch. We're also going to bring some more cloud cover in, but it's not going to last. We're going to bring sunshine back as we get closer to the weekend. Look at those temperatures. Listen, we should be in the mid-40s. And we're going to be way above normal for all of the 7-day forecast. I think we might even get to sneak in a 60-degree day by the end of it. We'll talk about what else we can expect. We do have 1 day of cloud cover coming our way. We'll discuss coming up in less than 10 minutes. Jennifer?
Sounds good, Mo. Thank you. No one was hurt after a car crashed into a daycare in the Jeffersontown area. Police believe the driver mistakenly put the car in drive instead of reverse. You can see her car ended up all the way inside the Leaps and Bounds Child Care Center Wednesday. Police do not believe drugs or alcohol played a role in this crash. And an update now to late breaking news we brought you yesterday. Fire crews in Shelbyville battled a barn fire across the street from a preschool. WLKY News Chopper flew over the scene during the noon hour Wednesday on Shelby Street near downtown. This is what it looked like. It's next door to Northside Early Child Care Center. The owner of a business nearby sent us this cell phone video showing the flames. We're told firefighters got the blaze under control in about 10 minutes, and no one was hurt. The cause is still under investigation today. President Biden will visit the Eastern Ohio community devastated by a fiery train derailment. He's expected to visit East Palestine next month, about a year after a Norfolk Southern train went off the tracks. The derailment displaced thousands of people who live near the Ohio-Pennsylvania border. The exact date of the president's visit has not been announced. A steel plant in Carroll County is celebrating a major milestone. WLKY's Madeline Carter shows us what's coming soon to North American Stainless and how it'll benefit Kentucky as a whole.
The largest stainless steel producer in the United States is getting even bigger, and it's right here in Carroll County, Kentucky. The massive 4.4 million square foot North American stainless plant is expanding, mostly on the inside. Soon, new equipment will start rolling into the factory in Gent, Kentucky, thanks to a $244 million investment.
Anytime any of our industry expands or decides to locate in Carroll County, it's exciting for everybody.
North American Stainless produces a full range of stainless steel products found in everyday items many of us couldn't live without.
That stainless steel that ought to be on everybody's washing machine and refrigerator from GE is coming from Kentucky.
Governor Andy Beshear visited the plant on Wednesday to celebrate the plan that will boost its total production capacity by 20%. The expansion project includes a new cold rolling mill and a 400 metric ton crane, just to name a few upgrades. It will also bring 70 new full-time jobs to the area.
The jobs that North American Stainless and all the industry offer here in the county is just, it's a huge advantage.
The mayor of nearby Carrollton says adding new jobs benefits the entire community. The plant already employs nearly 1,600 workers.
Close to 2,000 Kentucky families that are able to provide for their kids, put food on the table, and create great opportunities for the next generation because of this company.
Since it was founded in 1990, the governor says North American Stainless has invested about $3.5 billion in the Commonwealth. This is its 13th major expansion. The new equipment and job opportunities are expected to be here by the end of next year.
We are celebrating this 13th expansion plan, already thinking in the 14th and the 15th.
Madeline Carter, WLKY News.
And the last time North American Stainless expanded was in 2017. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet's relocating the Driver Licensing Regional Office in Elizabethtown. The new permanent office will open Monday at 619 North Mulberry Street. It will have a larger reception area and have increased parking. The temporary office down the road from the new location served about 5,000 people each month. The Kentucky Derby Festival Mini and Full Marathon are less than 3 months away. For more than a decade, Norton Health has been helping people get ready for the big race. As our Sam Carter discovered, if you do want to run, the time to start is now.
For many, running a full or half marathon is a dream. And if that's you, Norton Healthcare can help put you on the right track.
If you want to run in the GE Appliances Kentucky Derby Festival Mini or Full Marathon, Norton Health Training Program Manager Stephanie Fish says it's not too late to start training, but you better do it soon.
This isn't necessarily a couch to mini program. You should be able to run 2 to 3 miles, maybe 2 to 3 times a week.
The program consists of daily runs you do yourself, along with weekly group runs, which is when you do long distance runs. And if you're planning to run the mini marathon, 13.1 miles, or the full marathon, 26.2 miles, if you were wondering, having a group to train with can be helpful. Fish, a marathoner herself, designed the program, and she thinks those group runs are the key to not only the program's success, but to the runners as well.
Those group run opportunities to also hold you accountable, because you make friends while you're here, and then if you don't show up for a night or a group run, they're like, where were you?
For Fish, it's those bonds built through the struggle she believes can drag you across the finish line.
We're all commiserating together in our running out there with 1 degree weather and snow and ice and rain and whatever other elements we deal with. We're all just working together for the same goal.
Now, those group runs, they meet Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, right where I am now, at the Norton Sports Health Performance and Wellness Center in Louisville. Sam Carter, WLKY News.
Thank you, Sam. The KDF Mini and Full Marathon are on Saturday, April 27th. If you're not running, but you want to watch, you can see 5 hours of race day live coverage right here on WLKY. We always have a few folks from WLKY who take part in the race. I used to run, but I've never run a marathon or a mini. Maybe one day.
Maybe this is your year, Jennifer.
Oh, no.
We got some great weather for it right now. If you want to start practicing, we get some training in because we got dry skies. Bright and mild today. Haven't seen that sunshine in over a week. It's 55 for our high today. A little more cloud cover is going to roll in, and that's going to keep our temperatures in the upper 40s, but we're back to all that sunshine on Saturday, and it's sticking around for most of that 7-day forecast. And if this is still too chilly for you to run, how about some 60s? We can do that for you in our 7-day forecast. That's coming up.
Hi, I'm Jeff Ross, and coming up on Ross, if you want to spend $1, $5, $10, we're laying it all out, putting the most popular chains head to
favorite. Coming up, a new survey shows the country is divided on which spot is the favorite. Is the favorite.
They said it couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done. They said the world would never accept a cookie this long. They said it couldn't be done. They said the world would never accept a cookie this long. Or pretzel, and probably not a churro. They also said, under no circumstance, they said it couldn't be done. They said the world would never accept a cookie this long. Or pretzel, and probably not a churro. They also said, under no circumstances should those really long and delicious treats be wildly affordable. Then we said, but we already made them, and they are. Introducing the incredible new foot-long sidekicks. Get one at Subway today.
You get regular checkups on things that are important to you. So what's more important than your home comfort? Call Bryant.com. With regular maintenance, we can help prevent untimely breakdowns. Schedule your preventative maintenance. Just $80.
Call Bryant.com.
From the California coast, across the fields of the Midwest, to the swamps of the South.
I have a story to tell.
Captivating and heartwarming stories from across the nation.
2 months, 160 stops, almost 200 hours of flying. I dream about flying every day.
These stories show you courage and kindness.
I'm somebody who's super motivated and inspired by, I dare you.
We heard about tree planting, and we thought, well, that's a great way to really get your hands dirty, do something, and feel good about what you're doing.
There are stories of joy, adventure, and triumph.
Doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, you can do amazing things.
We'll show you life-changing surprises that will warm your heart.
Discover these stories and the moments that bring us all together on Stitch, now streaming on Very Local.
The Tempur-Pedic breeze makes sleep feel cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioning, because the Tempur breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. Tempur-Pedic, ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased online by J.D. Power.
For new businesses, Fiverr freelancers is like a backbone. You can find anything. My name is Jimmy Valentin, and I'm the founder of...
New at noon, the Federal Communications Commission wants to make robocalls generated by artificial intelligence illegal. The FCC says there's been a rise in these types of calls during the last few years. So the agency has proposed the Telephone Consumer Protection Act include a voice cloning technology. This aims to stop scammers from imitating the voices of celebrities, political candidates, or someone's family members. Well, inflation is still hitting our wallets, especially when it comes to food. The latest consumer price index shows going out to eat is costing us about 5% more than this time last year. But as consumer correspondent Jeff Rosslin shows us, fast food chains are adding to their value menus, making it easier to save.
Maybe you've noticed fast food chains are beefing up their value menus, making it easier for you to get more food for less. So what does $1 get you? How about 5 or 10? And at which chain are you getting the best deals? I'm finding out. First up, McDonald's.
For $1, you can actually get this size soft drink for $1, or you can get apple slices for 69 cents. So that's what you got for $1 here. This is the $5 pile. We were able to get a McChicken sandwich and a small fry that cost us just under $5. And this is the $10 pile. This is a pretty good meal, right? We have the drink this size, a McDouble. And by the way, I've never seen a McDouble. Believe it or not, I've never ordered a McDouble. You got the two patties. All right, so that's pretty good. 4 chicken nuggets and a small fry. So you can get all of this for $10 at McDonald's.
But check this out. We're taking our cash to Burger King.
By the way, have I mentioned how much I love my job? Anyway, yeah, we're at Burger King. The $1 option, the $5 option, the $10 option. You're probably noticing there's nothing here in the $1 option. At this location, there's nothing you can get for $1. So there's no $1 option here at Burger King. $5, you have some options, right? They have something here called the Duo that you can get, where you just get 2 of them. So you can get 2 Whopper Juniors for $5, okay? You can get 2 Whopper Juniors for $5. If you don't want 2 burgers and you want something a little more mixed up, you can also get this for $5 here. This is a burger, a small fry, and a soft serve ice cream for $5. Not bad. And this is the $10. These are the duos. This is the duo again for $10. Whopper Junior and the drink, another Whopper Junior and another drink, and 2 small fries for $10. Not bad.
But in our experiment, the biggest value comes here at Taco Bell.
The values here are pretty good. So let's start here with the dollar side, right? Here, you can get a soft drink for $1, and it's a pretty decent sized soft drink for $1, right? This is their Baja Blast, which they're famous for. This is the $5 section. You can get this for $5. We got a soft taco, a crunchy taco, and a soft drink, same size. And then for the $10, this is crazy. Cheesy roll-up, crunchy taco. This is a spicy potato taco. And this is a soft taco. Plus you get a soft drink. Plus you get these cinnamon twists for $10. So there's value here, Taco Bell. Here's something to remember. Prices at each fast food chain, believe it or not, can be different depending on where you live. Each restaurant has different owners, can sometimes adjust the prices a little bit. We noticed the prices from one McDonald's to another, even just down the street, can cost like 10 cents more or less. So if you really want to save, check the fast food location up the road. Things could be a little cheaper if you really want to eke every penny out. I'm going to go eat this burger now. Back to you.
And food is always a big part of the Super Bowl. And just in time for the big game, a Chicago company is introducing a chicken wing sauce with a different kind of kick. Cannabis oil is infused into mild buffalo sauce to create good news big game wing sauce. The makers at Cresco Labs say football fans won't smell or taste the THC, but will feel its effects. About the same dose as a micro-edible for people dipping 3 or 4 wings.
So to be able to bring this wing sauce to life and have people enjoy it while they're watching the game should definitely help fans get along better, whether they're cheering for the 49ers or the Chiefs. It'll be a very mellow celebration for everybody.
And the sauce goes on sale Friday for adults 21 and over at select dispensaries in the Chicago area. And for the first time ever, there will be a Super Bowl Barbie, but you won't be able to get it until after the Chiefs and 49ers face off. Mattel's special edition Big Game Barbie will come dressed in the winning team's jersey and hat. She'll also hold a foam finger with the logos, the Super Bowl logo. The doll can be pre-ordered online through February 25th. Orders for the winning team's version will get fulfilled, while the orders for the losing team will get refunded. Shipments start in August. Well, new at noon, it looks like a coffee shop loyalty is determined by which side of the country you're living in. A real estate data company used internet searches by location to gauge the popularity of Dunkin' versus Starbucks. The top 5 cities for Starbucks lovers are on the West Coast: Sacramento, Los Angeles, Riverside, and San Diego in California, and of course Seattle, Washington. And the cities with the most Dunkin' lovers are mostly on the East Coast: Providence, Hartford, Boston, Baltimore, and Chicago. And it's not really too surprising, as Starbucks started in Seattle, and Dunkin' was founded in Massachusetts. So there you go. And I like the coffee out of my own coffee pot. So
a lot cheaper that way.
It certainly is.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Dunkin' when it comes to the colder stuff, the iced coffee. Oh, that's some good stuff. And then, honestly, I like to shop local. Where's Heine Brothers? Where's that? You know what? When it comes to hot and cold coffee, some folks might be looking at the temperature thinking, is it time for an iced coffee? No, I'd still go hot. But we are going to be warming up into the mid-50s this afternoon, which is very unlike what you'd not, or it's very unlikely that you'd see those temperatures as warm as they are for early February, but we are going to drop in temperature later on tonight, but not too much. Notice we have a lot of sunshine in the sky early on, but we'll increase the cloud cover as a cold front approaches the region. At this point, we just got a lot of sunshine, just a few high clouds hanging about the bridges right now, and it's been a while since we saw that sun, so get out and enjoy it after the broadcast if you can. So here we are seeing these quiet skies, but way off to the north, we do have a system that's going to slowly drift over us. It doesn't have a lot of moisture with it, so any rain that does develop will likely just poof, evaporate before it hits the ground. And I'll show you what I'm talking about on the Futurecast. First, we'll see some increasing cloud cover later on today. Into the overnight, we have this front that's going to drop into the region, but look at this. It's not really covering much real estate. Anything that does develop, it'll be very minimal, maybe a drop or two, but nothing that's going to warrant any rain gear. Probably wouldn't even need the windshield wipers. And then it's out of here by early tomorrow morning. So this is all happening overnight. And then we'll just be stuck with some cloud cover for tomorrow. We should stay dry. It's just going to be a mainly cloudy day. And a little cooler too, 48, but still above normal. So I feel like we're doing okay here as far as temperatures are concerned. We get into the weekend and we're back in the 50s, loving the sunshine again. 53 for Saturday. It's going to be a gorgeous day. A little warmer on Sunday with more cloud cover. Monday, we're in the low 50s. We kind of bounce back and forth between 53 and 54 all week until we get to Thursday. There's my shining star of the 7-day forecast. Not bad for that first week of February, looking at 60 by this time next week. Now, I will say, the reason we're warming up is because we'll have a warm front over us, so we'll likely see some rain just past Thursday. We'll watch that for you.
I saw a little meme on Facebook yesterday, and it said pet owners are hoping the ground either freezes or dries. So the sun will help that at least.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, I think the dogs will be happy. Yes. Not to have those wet
dirty
paws. They just get so mad when you have to wipe them up every time. It's annoying for everyone. So.
Thank you, Mo.
You're welcome.
Hey, getting ready for the Grammys. Coming up, we'll get a preview of the big night happening right here on WLKY.
They said it couldn't be done. They said the world would never accept a cookie this long, or pretzel, and probably not a churro. They also said, under no circumstances should those really long and delicious treats be wildly affordable. Then we said, but we already made them, and they are. Introducing the incredible new foot-long sidekicks. Get one at Subway today.
Things always break at the worst time. So when your heat goes out, you need help now. Call Bryant.com. We'll fix what's not working and get you back to what's important in life for all your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric needs.
Call Bryant.com.
How awesome is this? That's amazing.
Get ready. Finding Adventure is back with a brand new season.
So amazing.
Let's go.
I'm going to new cities and meeting new people.
You ready for your aha moment?
I'm so ready for it.
Won't that be fun?
Holy mackerel!
Who want just a little or a lot of adventure in their lives.
I'm still at awe that this is here.
Everything needs to be an adventure at this point.
So come with me and I promise we'll laugh, we'll scream, we'll jump out of planes.
Yes!
And find out what it's like when you get up, get out, and go find adventure.
This is the longest peace and quiet I've had in like ages.
You are one of the most inspiring people I've ever met.
Thanks for bringing me along. This was great.
Finding Adventure, only on Very Local.
You've tried that. Now try Doptelet.
The Tempur-Pedic Breeze makes sleep feel cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioning because the Tempur-Breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. Tempur-Pedic, ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased online by J.D. Power.
For new businesses, Fiverr Freelancers is like a backbone. You can find anything. My name is Jimmy Valentin, and I'm the founder.
Here's a look at what you can watch tonight on WLKY. Young Sheldon airs at 8, followed by Ghosts and 2 episodes of So Help Me Todd. Then stay tuned for WLKY News at 11. Big news for NSYNC fans. Justin Timberlake is teasing possible new music from the band. During a recent talk show interview, Timberlake mentioned they'd be back. They had been back in the studio together. Last year, NSYNC got together to record a song, Better Place, for the movie Trolls, band together. They also reunited at the MTV Video Music Awards to present the Best Pop Award to Taylor Swift. And music's biggest night is almost here. Final preparations are underway for the 66th Annual Grammy Awards this Sunday. Danya Backus looks at who's vying for the coveted statues.
R&B star SZA is going into Sunday's Grammy Awards show with the most nominations. The Kill Bill singer has 9, including Album, Record, and Song of the Year.
She'll definitely take home a couple, okay? It would be very, very, very surprising if she were shut out completely.
Artists Phoebe Bridgers and Victoria Monet are right behind with 7 nods each. Monet is up for Best New Artist. She'll face off against Ice Spice, Jelly Roll, Coco Jones, and more.
Victoria Monet was the surprise multi-nominee of the year. 7 nominations. That's a lot for a relatively, I don't want to say unknown artist, but a lesser known artist. So I'm kind of pulling for her myself.
Taylor Swift once again made Grammy history with her nod for Song of the Year. Thanks to Anti-Hero, she is the artist with the most Song of the Year nominations. She's actually never won in that category, but could break a record for wins in another.
Taylor is obviously the one to beat, but it's kind of interesting because this is not, I don't think anyone would say it's their favorite Taylor Swift album of the year. If she wins, it'll be her 4th, which will be a record.
Trevor Noah will host the Grammys for the 4th consecutive year, but this time he's also a nominee. He's up for Best Comedy Album for I Wish You Would.
I get to enjoy the fact that I'm nominated, but the night's got to go on, the show's got to go on, and so I'll have my mind elsewhere at the time.
In addition to awards, there will be star-studded performances. U2 will make history with the first ever broadcast performance from the Sphere in Las Vegas. Billy Joel, Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, Burna Boy, and Travis Scott are just a few of the artists set to take the Grammy stage. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Folk icon Joni Mitchell also will take the Grammy stage for the first time. Remember, you can watch the show Sunday night at 8 here on CBS and WLKY. I love watching the Grammys. It's like a concert with some awards sprinkle in there.
In fashion, I'm actually just really obsessed with what everyone's wearing, so that's always fun.
Of course, everybody's going to want to know what Taylor Swift's doing and who she might bring with her.
We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see.
It'll be fun. Hey, listen, I want to let you know that we're actually going to have some pretty decent weather for this weekend. Well, let's talk about what's going on right now. We haven't seen that blue sky in a while. We're headed for 55 this afternoon. We're going to increase clouds later on tonight, so we won't be too chilly. Temperatures dropping into the low 40s. Then tomorrow, a little more cloud cover and cooler with a high of 48. But we should stay dry and then back to the 50s for the weekend.
All right. Well, thanks for spending some time with us today. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you back here at 5.